This is one of my favorite recipes called Nacho Bake. Been making it for years. It's on my old video, Change Your Food, Change Your Life. And I'm going to show you the whole thing right now really quick. So the only thing you have to cut in this recipe is some cilantro, which I'm going to do my favorite method, which is a pair of kitchen scissors, and I just trimmed off the edges, and then I kind of am roughly going to chop them. The only other thing you need to chop in this dish is some fresh tomatoes. Everything's optional. You can add some green olives to this. You can add some cheese, and it's not a fancy dinner, but it's very much like a comfort food dinner. So I like cilantro. We're going to use a lot. Throwing it into a large bowl. You need a bag of reduced fat or lower fat chips, tortilla chips. Get a little air in there, and then while they're in the bag, crush. This might even be on my old video. It's an oldie but a goodie. Okay, once your chips are crushed, dump them in your large bowl, and then you're going to want enough salsa to cover the chips. So you might want to have like an extra jar at the ready in case, because all the chips just need to be moistened for this dish. And then I have a can of rinsed and drained black beans that are going in there. Some corn. This is some organic corn that I found, but you can, I used to use the canned corn that had the green chilies. I don't have a little can of green chilies, so I'm going to use a little salsa verde. But I do have a couple green chilies, but these are super, super hot. So I'm just going to add a couple little teeny bits because that's going to add a little heat. My salsa was not spicy. Now we'll see how that covers it. And then we just have to cut a couple tomatoes, or even just one tomato. And this dish, you just throw it in the oven. Oh, there's that dang tag. Don't you hate those things? Then I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil on my casserole dish just to help with the clean out, because that part's good. Throwing in my tomato. It's good to have a little serrated edge knife for cutting tomatoes. Having good knives in your kitchen are really important. So take a look at when you get them sharpened. It actually helps prevent injury to have nice knives and good equipment in your kitchen. It makes everything go better. Okay, so we're going to just stir this up and make sure my chips are moistened. We're going to probably go ahead and throw in this other jar of salsa, or maybe half of a jar. Okay, got my casserole lined with just a little bit of that coconut oil for cooking purposes, and as you can see, my lovely Nacho Bake is ready to go in the oven. I mean, the whole thing took me a few minutes. You could come home after work and whip this one out, and it's not like you couldn't even eat it right now. You could. And I can't tell you how good it is. It's just good. It's good. I don't know why it's good, but it is, and people still, they asked me for the recipe years and years later because I think it was on the DVD, and then, they didn't know. You don't really have to measure. You don't have to worry about quantities. And again, you can put some black olives in here. You can put a little cheese on top or throughout. I am not a big fan of the extra fat today, so we're going to just keep it nice and clean. It's so good. Just throw it in the oven, 20-30 minutes, it's done. Huh. Nacho Bake is out of the oven, ready to eat. It's delicious. Hey, remember to like me on Facebook and also sign up for my YouTube videos. I'm Jalovnik. Keep taking good care of yourself.